Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella, and here on my YouTube channel, I love to share all things home decor styling tips, DIYs, and budget-friendly decorating in our first home. Today's video, we are going to be heading out to IKEA to see what they have out for 2023. I picked up a couple of things. We'll come back to my house and I'll show you what it is I grabbed. So without wasting any more time, let's head out to IKEA. All right, so now we are going to head into IKEA. They always have the bigger furniture items right when you first walk in, and I like how they have everything displayed in different rooms so you can see how certain pieces coordinate with each other. They have a lot of selection for outdoor space items, faux plants and baskets. This tan one is such a great option. And that way you can introduce some greenery without the necessary care involved. I absolutely love this taller beige cabinet. My friend Sky from House and Home has it styled in her master bedroom, and I love it every time she shares it in a video, so I was super excited to see this in person. They also have a ton of different kitchen and pantry organization items. They have these really great pot racks that come in an array of colors and have different add-on items too. So if you're looking to have a hanging plant, or if you want this hanging over a desk for like a kid's art station, that could be a great option with some buckets for crayons, markers, paintbrushes, that kind of stuff. So now heading downstairs is where the majority of the kitchen and home decor items are. They have these glass jars that remind me of the ones I picked up from Target, and a variety of really fun and budget-friendly placemat options. This scalloped placemat would be such a fun addition to an outdoor tablescape for the summer season. I did have more footage than this, but unfortunately it got deleted when I was exporting it, so I apologize. Okay, so now we are back. If you are going to be making a trip to IKEA, it is not a place like Target where you can have a short list, run in and out in 20 minutes kind of place. You need properly a 2-hour window to be able to go there because of how the store is mapped out. And like, if you've even made one trip to IKEA, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They force you to go into like every single little crevice possible. Even they had the little like shortcut doors. You're still gonna get stuck in there, and it's 2 stories high, and it's just a whole thing. So I digress. But it's always worth, if you have an IKEA relatively close to you, every once in a while, just make a trip. They have super budget-friendly stuff. If you're getting your first home or your first apartment, you can hit a lot of boxes making a trip to IKEA and it won't break the bank. So our couches are actually from IKEA. They are the Farlove. They are discontinued. That is one of my top questions, and I'm so sorry. I also really loved the faux plants that they had. I really liked the lavender one. They had a cute hydrangea one too, which are always fun. Their frame selection is fantastic. They have great frames. I didn't pick any up this trip because I still have plans for what I want to do in certain spaces, and I don't want to put something on a wall that I know will be removed. And like, even if the plan is even like 6 months to a year off, it's not really worth the added expense and effort, in my eyes at least. I'd rather just leave the wall plain until I can do what I want with it. I really love their pillow covers. Those are awesome. I will definitely be making a trip back closer to the fall season to get a couple of the velvet ones because they are super budget friendly, and they have such a variety of color selection, which is always really great. So what I actually picked up from IKEA on this trip was curtains for our living room. Whoops. I have been wanting to add some texture to the space, get a little bit more warmth in here while still keeping it neutral, so that way it works all year round. It doesn't matter how I decorate, they're just gonna look good no matter what. And it really was the perfect addition to the space. They were super straightforward to put up once I figured out the height of them. So I was struggling with trying to figure out how to do it without help, so I had to wait until my husband was able to just hold it up properly and I could just make a pencil mark kind of thing. But I was able to put both of those up myself in a matter of like 50 minutes or something, which is actually pretty good. I've never hung curtains before, but I'm super pleased with them. I ended up getting the Ritva curtains from IKEA. I'll put the name on the screen here. And I got them in the 98-inch because we have 9-foot ceilings. So I wanted them to be able to go up as high as I was able to make them go up. And then I got the Beckraft, I'll put that name on the screen here too, curtain rod to go with it. And it was super, super easy to put up. And the last thing that I grabbed is funny, actually. I picked it up last year when we were living in our rental home and I never hung it. So I picked up one of the pot holder hook bars, whatever. They sell the hooks separately so you can get as many or as little as you want. I think they came in a 4-pack. They come in so many different colors. I did get black when we were living in our old house. All the hardware was that like bronze, not quite bronze, nearly black, but not black. So I figured that that would make the most sense for that space. It actually does work well in our current home to do the black rod. So I'm thinking I'm gonna hang it underneath our microwave. I do have plans for, I know what I want the kitchen to look like when we renovate it, but that is still far off. So for the meantime, I can do little things here and there. So we have absolutely no backsplash other than the granite backsplash going around the perimeter. So behind our stovetop, there's nothing there. So I am actually planning on going out to Floor & Decor, I think, to grab a couple of tile samples so I can just tile behind the stove. I would prefer to do the whole thing, but I know that I want to redo the whole kitchen. So I feel like that might not be an effort that's worth it, but I'm going to do the tile first before I hang that, because otherwise I'm going to hang it to take it off to hang it again, and that's just kind of silly. That is the plan for that, maybe in the next month or so from there. So that is actually going to wrap up today's video, friends. I know that it was short and sweet. I just had this footage and it frankly didn't make sense to put it anywhere else in the house. So that's why I figured I would just put it into its own video. But definitely leave me a comment down below. Do you like making trips to IKEA? What's your favorite thing that you saw in the video? I would love to hear about it. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.